Many guys want to know if they shall choose Xiaomi SU7 or ZEEKR007. My Xiaomi SU7 is a 4WD Max version, and my ZEEKR007 is an RWD and 100 kWh battery version, which can't be compared. So I have borrowed a 4WD ZEEKR007, which costs 299,900. Then they shall be compared together. Let us do comparison today. First, the exterior, that's a matter of opinion, so think about it ourselves. The length of this car, Xiaomi SU7 is 4.99 meters and ZEEKR007 is 4.88 meters, so Xiaomi SU7 wins the length. The battery, both the 4WD premium versions have a structure of 800 volts, and their batteries are a bit above 100 kWh, so their batteries are similar. However, ZEEKR007's starter edition has also a structure of 800 volts, but Xiaomi SU7's starter edition is 400 volts. Besides, if you spend 20,000 more, you can give it starter version a battery of 100 kWh. So on the aspect of structure and battery, ZEEKR007 wins. About the power, Xiaomi SU7's dual motor are 495 kilowatts. ZEEKR007 performance version's dual motors 475 kilowatts. It's 20 kilowatts less. Theoretically, Xiaomi SU7 should be the winner, but both cars 1 to 100 time are a bit 3 seconds more. Xiaomi SU7 has an electric spoiler, so on this matter, it's a draw. The suspension, both have the front wishbone, multi-link rear suspensions, so the draw. About the shock, Xiaomi adopts air springs and CCTV. ZEEKR007 performance version uses springs with fixed parts, as well as the CDC system. It's more for racetracks. The Xiaomi SU7 juggles more sports circumstances while keeping its sports performance, so its height and toughness can be adjusted. For the richness of the result realized, the air suspension in CDC is better than fixed springs with CDC, because it can be adjusted more. As for the tires, both front and rear use different tires. The front are all 245 and the rear 265 in width. The hub diameters are all 20 inches. There are differences between the configurations. To be compatible with more rolling resistance and noise reduction, Xiaomi SU7 PS EV tires, ZEEKR007 also uses Michelin tires, but they are PS4S. It's a comprehensive tire which is more sports. Therefore, the costs of their tires are similar, but their orientations are different, so it's also a draw. On aerodynamics, obviously, Xiaomi SU7 has an electric spoiler which can be adjusted to several grades. ZEEKR007 performance version has no electric spoiler, but for the racing, it has an electric diffuser down there. Press it down and it may draw the air out faster. Meanwhile, its whole aerodynamic set looks more dramatic. On that matter, it's still a draw. The front trunk, ZEEKR007 has one that many others don't have. But comparing with SU7's giant one, that is way too small. A total failure, so SU7 trumps. The rear trunk, since Xiaomi is longer, its depth and width are ideal, but the problem is it's too dark, plus the iron sheet exposed, which makes it seem too chintzy. Under there is a large single storage box. ZEEKR007 is 11 centimeters shorter than Xiaomi, so the depth of its trunk is shorter. What's more, there's no hook here, while Suqi has one. They all have a light of 12 volts, and their iron sheets are all exposed. So cheap. Both have a dim light, poor illuminations. The storage space is a bit smaller than SU7, so neither of their trunks is quite satisfied. Hardware for iDrive takes a laser radar for instance. ZEEKR007 is a racetrack version, even its medium version has such radar. Its premium version doesn't have one. Xiaomi SU7 sticks to the best configuration in family cars, so it has the radar. Or frameless doors with single glazing. Car 300,000 deserves a double-layered laminated glass. Negative comments on both. Besides, ZEEKR007's electric door costs more than 10,000. You don't have to choose it because it's not so convenient. But if you give it up, there's no soft close automatic function. Xiaomi SU7 of 300,000, the soft close automatic door is the default. ZEEKR007's racetrack performance version is targeted at the track performance. There's no ventilation or massage for the front seats, which I think is understandable, but they are heating ones. The napped leather is quite soft. The sponge inside is much softer than I expected. The chair supports a man neatly. The compliment for it, I'm going to praise SU7 thoroughly because of this ventilated and heating front seats, which is better than this one. Both have memories, but SU7 has no front massage seats. I think that's the biggest loss of it. What's more, SU7's seats are not sport bucket ones, yet they are not softer than ZEEKR007's. They shouldn't be softer. The car system, including the suspension accessories and the connection of the ecosystem, ZEEKR007 cannot be compared with Xiaomi SU7's. SU7 does a better work on it. Since SU7 is 11 centimeters longer than ZEEKR007, theoretically, its rear space shall be bigger. When the front seats of both cars are settled as my standard sitting position, SU7's leg space is 2 fists and 2 fingers. ZEEKR007's leg space is also 2 fists and 2 fingers. To think they draw on this aspect, considering its shorter length, ZEEKR007 deserves a compliment. For the comfort of the back seats, Xiaomi SU7 seats are a bit hard if its only sponge can be softer. Though ZEEKR007 seats is soft, the angle of the backrest is more straight than Xiaomi SU7's, so they both have pros and cons on this matter. A draw. First, Xiaomi SU7 and ZEEKR007 performance version all have the master or racing mode, which have many settings in the dynamics and the racing on the track, so they have the same performance. All good. Both cars' seats have lateral airbags, which may hold the driver during the turning. That's sweet. Besides, on soundproof and noise reducing, Xiaomi SU7 performs better than ZEEKR007 performance version. The agility of driving, including the response of turning and the smoothness of the shock, ZEEKR007 is obviously more sports and agile than Xiaomi SU7. Comprehensively, among the cars of 300,000, apparently Xiaomi SU7 4WD high-performance versions over all functions and configurations can be used under all circumstances, while ZEEKR007's performance version, which costs 300,000, prefers extreme sports or racing tracks. But guys, I think even the ZEEKR007's low-end version can choose a 100 kWh battery, which also has an 800 volts structure, so it has more choices than the middle or low-end versions of SU7. So you may make your own choice. What cars else here do you want to see, and what comparisons do you want to watch? Tell me in your comments, guys.